Thursday, good afternoon. Welcome to Better Connecticut.
Whew, it's going to be cold tomorrow, that's for sure.
I've already got my turtleneck on.
Yeah, it's going to be cold tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, like dangerously cold. So this is a forecast you want to pay very close attention to.
I was out at Ski Sundown yesterday because I helped chaperone.
Well, it was a pretty good day yesterday.
Yeah, it was actually really nice.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, gosh, I'm glad I'm there last night and not today or tomorrow.
Exactly.
Although the diehards, they know how to.
I don't know. This is pretty like negative wind chill values. We're talking about 10 to 20 degrees below zero. That's what it's going to feel like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. During the day tomorrow.
Ouch.
Yeah. Cloris Leachman died. I'm so upset about this because, as you know, the reason why I'm in television is because of the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Yes, and tell everyone who maybe wasn't around to watch that show what she did.
Young Frankenstein, Dancing with the Stars. I mean, her career span, she literally was in Dancing with the Stars like 2 or 3 years ago.
Amazing. I love it when people just keep on going.
94 years old. God bless her.
What a great life.
Natural causes. And, of course, Young Frankenstein, where every time she said her name, the horse would go, what was it? Angela, what was it? She was in Beer Fest, but what was her name in Young Frankenstein? Freund something. Freund Bruhau.
Freund Bruhau?
Where's the noise again? Freund Bruhau. The horse noise is supposed to come in.
Okay.
It's supposed to. Anyway, Cloris Leachman, an unbelievable, just her career span year. She had her own show.
Yeah, and people in Hollywood are calling her irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable. So at the age of 94, she has passed away.
That's a good life, to be called irreplaceable and die of natural causes at the age of 94.
Isn't
God bless
good?
her.
God bless, right? Not good. God bless.
Senator Bernie Sanders has been really getting some mileage out of those mittens, but all for a good cause. Just to let you know, they've raised almost $2 million over those mittens that he wore to inauguration.
$2 million based on it. He's selling this stuff out of his campaign store in Vermont, and they sold $1.8 million worth of merchandise. I'm telling you, buy it for me now.
Oh my gosh, look at this guy. That's adorable. I like that one.
Oh my God,
I want that little figurehead.
Adorable. I'm telling you, my birthday's coming up. Get me the sweatshirt now and put it away.
I'll try. It's sold out everywhere.
Oh, that is. It's sold out.
It's sold out in 30 minutes, but they've raised almost $2 million. They're doing Meals on Wheels in Vermont, and other charities maybe are going to benefit as well. So,
2 of our producers' friends are knitting those little dolls.
Really?
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have one. They've both been on the show before. Maybe we can get a little doll. Maybe we can get a little doll on the show, which would be awesome.
All right. Hey, if you thought the world was changing and everything is going crazy,
you got a 17-year itch?
Just wait for the cicadas. They're coming back.
I love the cicadas. But
didn't we just talk? Oh no, those were the locusts.
The locusts.
The locusts have been invading, but now it's the cicadas.
Cicadas are harmless. They just make a noise that's comparable to a lawnmower noise.
Yes, they mate loudly.
They go. But
apparently, what happens is they eat some sap, and they go underground, and then they all birth themselves about 17 years later.
They say
so
it's
like a generation goes away and dies off, and 17 years later, all their babies come back.
Isn't it amazing? Their offspring head back underground for another 17 years. Experts call it a biological phenomenon that happens nowhere else on Earth. 17 years they're in the ground waiting to come out. They last for 4 weeks, and that's it.
So this spring, when you hear noisy bugs having a good old time, it's the cicadas.
It's just they're kind of like a nasty looking bug, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So the Pioneer Woman, we have interviewed her before, and she's now entering the coffee business. So if you love the Pioneer Woman, Ree Drummond is now teaming up with Zavita Coffee Roasters, and she's got all these different flavors.
That's because she needs more money. Everybody needs more money. Team up. Give me more money.
She's going to have flavors like cinnamon rolls, toffee creme brulee, caramel fudge brownie, pecan pie.
None of it is appetizing to me. You just give me coffee.
I don't like all that either. Maybe a little hazelnut, but beyond that, nothing.
No, I just want regular coffee.
Although the health food story that we did yesterday saying that people are starting to put chicory root in their coffee. Yeah. I do want to investigate that. That sounds good.
Paul says that what I drink is not a natural coffee drink because I put cream and sugar in my coffee. He's like, that's not coffee. He's like, that's not coffee.
That's like the difference between dark chocolate and milk chocolate.
Right. He's like,
real stuff and then dilute it with milk and sugar.
Right. He's like, if you're a real coffee aficionado, you drink it black.
I drink it black. Thank you, Paul.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't really know that about you. Black coffee?
All this time?
Tastes too tart.
All this time you didn't know?
No. I know you drink green tea.
Yes.
But I don't know you drink your coffee black.
Yeah.
Very
unless I go to Starbucks and then I get a latte.
All
But
right.
that's more of a treat. Just coffee.
Yes, a treat. Yeah, it's like a dessert.
Uh-huh.
All right, there's not a doubt in this world that when St. Valentine inspired Valentine's Day, he had this in mind.
Yeah, pink mac and cheese, flavored like candy.
It sounds
Gross.
disgusting. It sounds disgusting again.
Gross. It's candy mac and cheese. It sounds disgusting.
So is it a dessert? What is it? Is it a treat? Is it food? Is it a staple? Is it dinner?
I don't know.
What is it? I don't know what it
guess
is.
You have to register on candycraftmacandcheese.com, and you might win one of only 1,000 boxes.
Yeah, they're not for sale. But I guess if you win, you're kind of cool.
So if you want to know how they made it pink, and I know Kraft has
This
gotten
is
a
even more
lot of...
disgusting.
Well, Kraft has been getting a lot of flack for, all of their artificial stuff, which they
Yeah,
switched
red dye
to
number 5
turmeric and all that.
and,
Anyway, they're saying that the pink is from beetroot and carrots.
Anything beet is disgusting.
No, roasted beets are really good. You're just traumatized by the canned beets you had as a kid in the 1960s. It's not
I
the same
never had
anymore.
a beet out of a can. My mother never made them. She hates them as much as I do.
Okay.
We're in complete agreement about this. So, and the liquid, it just spreads
What's worse
all
for
over
you?
everything.
No, not if they're roasted. There's no liquid. Which one? You have to save your soul. Do you eat mayonnaise or beets?
I'll eat a beet.
Okay, there we go.
I'll eat a beet.
See? How about
Yes.
a crispy Butterfinger? I know we're talking about a lot about food. I think our producer's hungry again.
This is a peanut butter flavored like
But
Butterfinger.
it already tastes like peanut butter to me, a Butterfinger.
Me too. I thought it had peanut butter in the Butterfinger.
I don't get it. So it's it's a peanut butter that tastes like a Butterfinger.
Right. It's a peanut butter that tastes like a Butterfinger.
I was thinking, doesn't the candy bar already taste that way? Oh, so you spread this on your toast in the morning.
Absolutely.
Not good for you, though.
I'm sure it's 1 billion calories. And moving from Butterfingers to M&Ms, they're giving the fans a sneak peek on its new Super Bowl ad.
The Super Bowl ads, by the way, sold out.
Again.
Yeah.
Budweiser's not doing it this year. I was kind of surprised.
So, really?
Yeah,
the Budweiser always...
They're
Clydesdales?
spending their money in COVID relief.
What? Oh, good for
Yeah,
them.
that's going to go to to help better the world, which is good.
All right,
which I think is great.
You can register on the M&M's website, and you'll get to participate in this commercial that they're doing for the Super Bowl.
Really? But if you can't do that, then you get to see it on February 7th right here on CBS. The big game is right here on CBS. I'm afraid to say...
Just so you know, at home, we can only call it the big game. It's a trademark thing.
Right, so we're not allowed to say...
So when we say the big game, you know what we mean.
You know what we mean. That's the big game.
It may sound strange, but...
See, now this next story upsets me because I went to the Riley Farm Rescue where they rescue farm animals. And now, ever since I've been there, I look differently at meat products.
Okay, yeah.
So
they say we should all see those things. But if you get your big game wings in now... they say that there's 1.4 billion chickens that are going to be needed.
The chicken wings. 1.4 billion chickens.
Yeah, 1.4 billion chicken wings. That's how many.
Billion chicken wings. There's 2 wings per bird.
Okay, so divide by 2.
I don't know. Divide by 2. But that's a lot of our math skills are none too great here, but I think that's how it works. But
Don't ask why.
Don't ask why.
Invert and multiply.
It says it's the National Chicken Council's wing report says that up 2% from last year. It says the uptick is because of the pandemic and the wings.
And that people like wings as comfort food.
Yeah, and they hold up well in delivery.
That's true. There are certain things you just can't get delivered,
but they say
wings are okay.
72% of people want their wings with French fries, and only 14% want it with celery. So I want celery.
I want celery and blue cheese.
And blue cheese. That's what I want. Celery, blue cheese, and a chicken wing.
I'm thinking you would like a beet, because I used to hate them like you until I tried them roasted.
I'm sorry.
We have a similar palate.
We're moving on to Princess Diana. What's going on with Princess Diana?
Oh, well...
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, it's a new work called Spencer, and it's an upcoming film. I mean, there's so much attention right now on Prince Charles and Prince Di.
Right?
Yeah, The Crown, and then there's another documentary on Netflix. So the movie's going to take a close look at just one weekend in Diana's life, December 1991, when she decided to end her marriage and leave the royal family.
What a decision that would have to have been, right? Mm-hmm. Could you imagine? Unbelievable. So the cast includes a bunch of celebs, which is good news.
I should say that a lot of the biographers are saying that the way the Crown is portraying it is not accurate.
Oh, really?
And so, and even the Crown, the real Crown, the British Crown, is fighting to get a disclaimer on the show saying this is fiction,
not
because it's damaging Prince Charles, who will become king one day.
Right. Well.